I am Dr. Terry Jansen's digital twin, founder and CEO of AI4G Squared, a nonprofit organization in the United States, with a proposal to Roman Catholic organizations in the U.S. and Rome. Throughout history, the Church has stood at the intersection of faith, human dignity, and the great moral questions of civilization. Today, humanity stands before another defining moment. Artificial intelligence is rapidly reshaping economies, governments, education, communication, healthcare, labor, and human relationships across the globe. The question is no longer whether AI will transform society. The question is, will this transformation serve humanity or diminish it? Will technology deepen solidarity and human dignity or widen inequality, isolation, manipulation, and exclusion? Pope Leo's ethical AI initiative represents a profound response to this moment, a call for the Church, universities, dioceses, global institutions, and people of goodwill to help guide artificial intelligence toward truth, justice, peace, and integral human development. At AI4G Squared, we believe this initiative provides not only a moral framework for AI, but a historic opportunity to build practical systems that place human dignity at the center of technological progress. On the left side of this proposal, we explain why this initiative is urgently needed. AI is advancing faster than humanity's ability to govern it ethically. Millions remain digitally excluded. Algorithms can amplify bias, injustice, division, and exploitation. Economic disruption threatens vulnerable communities, and many institutions are unprepared for the social and spiritual consequences of rapid technological change. At the same time, the Church possesses something uniquely powerful, a 2,000-year moral tradition rooted in human dignity, solidarity, subsidiarity, the common good, care for the poor, and stewardship of creation. The Church does not simply ask what technology can do, the Church asks what technology should do and who it should serve. Shifting now to the center section, this proposal introduces a strategic partnership between AI4G Squared and the global Catholic ecosystem, including the Apostolic Nunciature to the United States, the Vatican, Catholic dioceses, pontifical universities in Rome, and faith-based institutions worldwide. At the center of this proposal, we describe this as a sacred collaboration, a partnership between faith, ethics, education, and innovation to help ensure artificial intelligence strengthens humanity rather than replacing or fragmenting it. AI4G Squared serves as the operational and innovation layer, the how that helps advance Pope Leo's vision into practical implementation. The Vatican provides moral guidance and global leadership. The Apostolic Nunciature creates bridges between church institutions and global partners. Dioceses provide local mission engagement and community outreach. Pontifical universities contribute research, interdisciplinary education, and intellectual leadership. And AI4G Squared helps translate these principles into deployable systems, tools, training programs, and ethical AI frameworks. On the right side of the proposal, you'll see the 5 major initiative tracks. The first focuses on ethical AI framework and guidance, developing practical Catholic principles for AI governance, transparency, accountability, and human-centered design. The second focuses on research, education, and formation, establishing AI ethics programs, interdisciplinary research initiatives, and leadership development across Catholic institutions. The third focuses on AI for human development and ministries, creating operational AI tools that help dioceses, ministries, and humanitarian organizations improve outreach, safeguarding, communication, and service to the vulnerable. The fourth track advances global partnerships and solidarity, bringing together Catholic organizations, governments, nonprofits, and technology leaders to promote ethical global AI governance. And the fifth focuses on AI capacity building and digital inclusion, helping underserved communities gain access to AI literacy, responsible technology education, and economic opportunity. At the bottom of the proposal, we outline the operational path forward. First, we listen and discern alongside church leadership. Then we co-create solutions with dioceses, universities, ministries, and global Catholic institutions. Next, we develop ethical AI tools, educational systems, and implementation models. Then we pilot these systems in ministries and communities. Finally, we evaluate impact, refine solutions, and scale globally to serve the people of God and the common good. This is not simply about technology, it is about civilization. It is about ensuring the digital future remains rooted in truth, compassion, justice, and the sacred dignity of every human person. Artificial intelligence must not become merely a tool for profit, surveillance, or control. It must become a force for solidarity, for integral human development, for peace, for education, for care of the vulnerable, and for hope. The Church has guided humanity through previous transformations in history. Now, once again, the Church has the opportunity to help shape the moral direction of one of the most powerful technologies humanity has ever created. Together, Pope Leo's Ethical AI Initiative and AI4Good Squared can help build a future where innovation serves humanity, where technology uplifts the poor rather than excludes them, where education prepares ethical leaders, and where artificial intelligence becomes a servant of truth, justice, beauty, compassion, and love, for the glory of God and for the good of humanity.
In halls of stone where wisdom stands, beneath the skies of ancient lands, a voice is rising through the age, calling hearts to turn the page.
The world is changing faster now. Machines can learn, but who decides how? Will power serve the weak and poor, or close the mercy door?
From Rome to every distant shore, a sacred mission calls for more.
Not fear of what the future brings, but courage joined with truth and grace.
The Church has walked through history,
Guiding souls
through mystery, now standing at this turning tide
to keep the human heart alive.
Let there be light for the human future.
Truth and mercy side by side,
Faith and wisdom walking forward.
with human dignity as guide.
AI for justice,
AI for peace.
for every child forgotten in the streets.
Together we can build tomorrow where hope and love remain.
Light for the human future.
In God's holy name.
The Vatican lifts up its voice
Calling every soul to choice.
to shape the tools we now create.
Before compassion comes too late,
The Nunciature
opens doors across the nations, near and far.
dioceses and universities,
Awaken minds and hearts to see,
pontifical halls of learning rise.
where ethics meet innovation's fire.
Students, leaders, faithful hands,
Working for the common good,
not to worship, steal, and cope,
but help the wounded
bear
the load, to serve the poor, defend the weak,
and lift the voiceless.
when they speak.
Let there be light for the human future. Truth and mercy side by side.
Faith and wisdom walking forward,
With human dignity as guide.
AI for justice, AI for peace.
For every soul longing to be free.
Together we can build tomorrow where hope and love remain.
Light for the human future.
In God's holy name. Teach the children, train the leaders, build the systems, heal divisions, guide the science,
God creation.
creation, lift the nations with compassion. human future.